Afternoon folks, welcome back to Sam's Budget Guitars. Hope you're all well. So today we're doing a string change on the Harley Benton SC1000 progressive line, and the strings I've chosen to change them from the factory setup ones are D'Addario XLs. So let's get them slapped on, see how it sounds afterwards. So the way I was taught to remove a string and to replace it, obviously everyone has to remove a string, unwind, cut in the middle of the string, take it off. But when replacing the string the way I was shown, I'll show you in a minute when I take the first string off. All tools I'm going to be using are a pair of cutting pliers and the guitar string winder. So let's take this first string off and then I'll show you how I was shown to put a string on. It might not be the right way, but it is one way. Okay, so we've got the first string in, which will be the high E string, the thickest one. And the way, as I said, the way I was shown, so you'll take it from the first peg, you'll go to the second peg, and you'll cut it just before the second peg. So it gives you just a little bit of spare, but not too much. And just cut it off there. And you do that on all of them, only you would find it hard to work out how long you would put it at the third peg. So it's easy. Basically, you just take the next peg, which would be about where the top of the H is on the Harley Benton sign, and you cut it just in the middle of the Harley Benton sign. That would be where your third peg is, and that's how I do it. But I'll show you on the second one and the third one. Okay, it's all right. So we just insert the string into the eyelet of the machine head here, and keep the string underneath the bit that you've just put in. That way, there's no chance of it coming off when you're setting it up. And that's whereabouts I'll leave it, about there. Alright, let's take off the second one and let's do the same thing again. Also told that when you cut the string off after you've unwound it, always cut it at the 12th fret. I think it's something to do with the balance of the neck as you're taking strings off and putting them on. Because if you've already got the tension there and you took them all off at once, it would unbalance the whole thing. You'd have to reset the whole neck, and it's long. With the second string, so second fret, you go to your third fret, and again just take it under just a little bit, and that should give you just enough to wind back round the machine head post. So as I said, always cut it about 12th fret. Okay, so the third one's just a little bit tricky on the ear because of the angle of the headstock. But if you're smart, you understand how this stuff works. You go from the first peg to the H, as I said, cut about where the line is over the H, and that should give you your string length to reattach to the post. And there we go, that's one side complete. That's where's the guitar round, and let's do the other three on the other side. Okay, so on the right hand side for the top three strings, it's a lot easier because of the headstock is level here. So it's the same procedure as last time, just in reverse basically. Right, so again, so third one. So we're going to start at the end. This time I'm going to cut it halfway across where it says Benton. About there. Good to go. Let's get that wound on. Right, so again, same procedure. This is not a tutorial video, by the way. This is just showing you how I do this, and I may have cut that one a bit short. If I have, it doesn't matter because I have spare strings. Always keep a backup pair of strings just in case you mess one up, which I think I just did, which I've never done before. I don't generally make mistakes when it comes to my work. Simple things like this. I'm going to find a bloody hole there, haven't we? Right, so I'm having problems finding. I'm not. There you go. Right. So one more. Okay, last one. So now you've seen how I change my strings. It's quite straightforward. There are a couple of other ways of doing it, but this is my way of doing it. Each to their own. Okay, so there we have it. So a complete new set of D'Addario XL10s. So they look pretty good on this guitar. I'm now going to go and plug it in and see how it sounds. So please remember to subscribe, like and share. Don't forget to hit the bell notification for every time a new video drops. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Alright, stay safe, keep it goth, keep it real. I'm out of here.